Hello gaming and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. Alright, so we just stopped by the Citadel. Oh wait, hold on. Exit. We got 2 new crew members, but unlike the other crew members, they are not main crew members. Meaning that you progress the story by doing the one mission that they give you, and that's about it. They don't have, like, conversational stuff. At least not much conversational stuff. I can pour some liquor. I can close the shutters, which I don't want to do. Let's see here. Rose.
The red rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met KG that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental.
Statue.
I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. KG dared me to steal this, so I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last.
Of course. Art?
That's my favorite piece. Painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an ID as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work.
Beautiful. Books.
Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. KG used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
Alright, Kasumi.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal. I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to tell.
There we go. And same goes for Zaid. Down in engineering. Nothing. Alright. Let's go talk with Zaid. Starboard, I love that. Dartboard. Surveillance. Interesting that he's keeping surveillance on us. I wonder why. Alright. Let's see. Rifle.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you. I call her Jessie. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I'd give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle. I was down and out when I found that gun. Jessie was the first weapon I got my hands on. Took her everywhere. She didn't have much punch, but reliable as all hell. She'd already been through a lot by the time I got her. Still, I never had to re-sight her once. Damn good rifle. I remember Jessie's first kill. Turian arms dealer out of Omega. I ran through miles of filth and rust to hunt him down. When I finally cornered him, that gun was caked in 2 inches of the foulest sludge you can imagine. But Jesse wanted that Turian dead, so 2 shots, and he died right there. I killed my way across the terminus systems with that gun. Seemed like Jesse wanted to kill more than I did. Bloodthirsty old bitch. I owe half my reputation to that weapon right there. Anytime someone calls me ruthless, relentless, they're talking about that rifle.
Okay.
I don't take Jessie into battle anymore. Had to retire her about 5 years ago. I was hunting down this Batarian slaver. Forgot his name. Not important. Carved my way through 100 Batarian mooks. I don't remember ejecting a clip once. Jesse just kept firing. Reached the slaver and he got in my face, so I went to blow him away and nothing. The old bitch had finally jammed. So I smashed his face in with the butt of the gun and called in the job. After that, Jesse couldn't be fixed. Nothing anyone could do. Like she'd finally had enough blood and was ready to rest. Been resting ever since. Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
Okay then. Can I have it? Oh, blood pack helmet.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the crazy warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept a helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
And then we have the garbage compactor. Out it goes. Lots of fun. Garbage go in, garbage go out. Yay!
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something. So you knew Archangel from before? Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You and I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy.
Nope. Garrus is definitely one of the best. If he could be an N7, he would be.
I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness. I should let you go. Talk more later, shall
You got it. I'd like to say you probably shouldn't be monitoring us, but Cerberus is already doing that, so... Alright. Got anything for me, Kelly? Apparently not. I already did that. Alright, now that we're here, there's a cache we can go get. Let's help Kasumi. Okay. Secure smuggled cargo is way out here. Explore the Normandy crash site. Recruit the warlord. Let's secure the smuggled cargo, then we can recruit the convict. Alright. Once we're done with that, we'll go explore the Normandy crash site. Alright, prison ship Purgatory. That's where we recruit the convict. Unexplored. Start scanner. So this is the scanning thing. Essentially looking for high levels of things, and then you launch a probe to gather it.
Probe away. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles. Probe away.
Scanner results are poor, which means that this has mostly been mined.
Probe launched. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
There we go, there's a big deposit.
Launching probe. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics. Probe away.
Alright, there we go. Okay, let's let it launch. We got way too much palladium, not enough platinum or iridium. Speaking of platinum,
Probe away.
that just shows you that a poor level of stuff, still pretty decent amount of stuff to grab.
Probe launched.
Oh, there's a big deposit. Where is it? There you are.
Probe launched.
That's the reason why I got the probe upgrade as soon as possible. Because you can use a lot of probes on a single planet, even a poor planet. It's worth mining. There we go. Let's get a bunch of platinum.
Probe launched.
I know I can build the Phoenix cannon at this point.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Alright, give me some platinum.
Away.
Now the planet is depleted. Look at that, even depleted, we still have a pretty big spike of platinum. Alright, come on. There we go.
Launching probe.
Something here.
Probe away.
Alright, now I think we got pretty much all of it. That's probably the biggest spike we still have left.
Probe away.
Alright, I think we're good here. Let's go buy some more probes. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna head out and do the secure smuggled cargo stuff. I might go around and explore. Now notice we use fuel to get out to here. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Part of this is there could be invisible stuff up to the ring. So you gotta kind of fly all around and see if you can find anything that might pop up. So you're probably not going to find anything necessarily in the asteroid belt by just flying around in the asteroid belt. but there's a possibility you find something random out in the corner of everything. So you just kind of have to fly around the ring like this until you get around the entire thing in hopes of finding some random thing out in the middle of nowhere that'll help you. This is how you find like extra fuel, extra random stuff, possibly even a side mission, but it's so tedious. They really needed to make like a scan thing, so that way like you could fly to the outer rim and then scan that outer rim and then scan this one and scan this one, blah 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 blah. But yeah, it's essentially you just gotta keep doing this over and over again in hopes of finding the one thing you're looking for. So yeah, probably between episodes I'm gonna have to do some exploring, but at the same time I don't want to do it if it's gonna bring up a mission that I need to do. Alright, start scanner. Alright. Just like every other place, just because we have a mission here doesn't mean we can't mine anything.
In research projects, Element 0 is used for Bioamp and Omni-tool upgrades, which allow squad members who have biotic and tech powers to be much more effective.
Thank you.
Launching probe.
Alright.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
That probably wasn't worth it, but... Alright.
Probe away.
Moving on. That seems like a lot.
Probe launched.
Ooh.
Launching probe. Probe launched.
Now notice we got... No, we don't got... Where's the... This is the planet that I'm supposed to be landing on. Usually there's something indicating that what I'm looking for is nearby. I'm not seeing that anywhere. Whoops, that was off.
Probe away.
That's okay. I've gotten it all. Like I said, there's usually an indicator of the location that I'm looking for. Or some kind of... I'm guessing that since we know the location of this one, we can just land. I didn't have to probe the place to find what I'm looking for. But I'm gonna probe the place anyway because it's it was at least moderate in its resources, so that to me seems like a really good idea to
Probe away.
gather as many of that as possible, as much of that as possible. Yeah, we'll fire one there.
Probe launched.
I love how with 30 probes, I pretty much go through 20 at least every time. Now we're depleted.
Probe away.
Alright, I'll grab this one. That's pretty big for depleted, isn't it?
Probe launched.
Alright, I think we're good. Close scanner. Now we can just land. So this one is... Let's see, I want Garrus... kind of want Morden. Let's use Kasumi. Just for the heck of it. Yeah, Kasumi, Master Thief, will do the same thing as we do with everybody else. There you go. I like getting these things up because they pretty much improve everything. Kasumi, what are you using? Shuriken pistol and hand cannon. If we do her mission, we get a better pistol. Alright, so this one is essentially you have to kill those mechs as quickly as possible because every piece of cargo they destroy counts as less stuff that you get. So you want to pull their attention as quickly as possible. Ow. Oh my god, I'm getting killed, I'm getting killed, I'm getting killed! Shields. And I'm dead. I did the stupid thing. I tried to charge straight forward to try and get them all. And I got myself killed. Alright, are you gonna make me spend the points? Yep. So yeah, you've got to try and stop the mechs from destroying the cargo as quickly as possible, because every crate that they destroy is one less thing that you get. So you want to try and get rid of as many of them as possible as quickly as possible. That was a waste of money. Alright. I stupidly... Shields first, then armor. I have AI hacking, don't I? Yeah, but it doesn't do well through shields. Now I should be able to. Protected by armor, never mind, it doesn't do well with armor. Alright, it's down.
Going dark.
Why are you not dead? Thank you. Alright. Got a 14 out of 20. Same plan. Okay. Use some ammo right about now.
See me.
Are you kidding me? Okay. Now we're down to 10 crates. Are you kidding me? I ran out of ammo. And I'm gonna die. Okay. Garrus, move your butt. Why did you get out of... There we go.
Get down!
9 out of 20. So out of all that, we ended up saving 9 boxes. What a waste. Oh, well, I probably should have used my heavy ammo. I probably would have taken him out a lot faster. Do we not have any... perform another full maintenance check. Sam keeps getting into our equipment, increasing the frequency of system checks. We have to be ready to shut this place down if someone spots us from orbit. Okay. Oh, I got an old Mako unit. Alright, let's see. Security systems. Enemy ship spotted in orbit. IFF ID confirmed Cerberus. Beginning farewell protocol, engaging security systems. Destroy command received. Initiating cleanup routine. Routine initiated. Activating Mech security. Mech security activated. Locking access to terminals locked. Farewell protocol complete. Alright. So they got away. Oh, they didn't really get away. We got some loot, but could have a lot more if those things weren't destroying it all. Alright. We're good here. Let's head back to the Normandy. Such a waste. None of the 20 crates were saved. Experience, funding, and Ezo. Better than nothing, I guess. Alright.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you. Nice work on Dahar. Or Daratar. Nice work. We knew Eclipse was hiding valuable cargo on Daratar, but we couldn't land without fear of their mechs destroying the crates. We've wired the credits to your account. Damn glad to have you with us, Shepard. You're alive? From Mom. So I have to find out my child's alive, third hand from the Alliance brass? Where the hell have you been? Figured whatever you're doing is classified, likely part of your Spectre operations. Just stay safe out there and keep doing your mom proud. Sneak something through a secure channel next time. Love, your mother, Captain Hannah. A gift of words. From Consort Sierra. Commander, I thought that my gift of words had been incorrect. An embarrassing notion. My contacts tell me you yet survive. I'm pleased to hear that your journey continues, though I sense that you head towards an even deeper darkness. When you fought Saren, only your resolve was tested, but now I fear you cannot rely only on your own strength. Take whatever steps you must to ensure that those battling at your side fight with clear minds and glad hearts. Be well, Consort Sierra. You and Garrus are alive. Dr. Chloe Michelle. Dear Commander Shepard, I was relieved to hear that you were alive. I was devastated to hear of the destruction of the Normandy and those people who didn't make it off in time. After you went missing and were presumed dead, I feared I'd never see you or Garrus ever again. You and he did so much to help clean up the wards when you were hunting for Saren. The galaxy needs more people like you. I'm glad that you're still here to protect those of us who've grown to depend on both of you. Is Garrus with you again by any chance? After being so happy to hear of your survival, I wondered if perhaps he might have ended up with you. I left a few messages on his public accounts, but you know how he is about checking his email. I don't think the comm address I had for him works anymore, because if he hadn't returned any calls, because he hasn't returned any calls. Always so busy on his grand crusades, his great passions, and he focuses on them to the exclusion of anything or anyone else. Anyway, if you know where he might be, I would really love to hear from him, or both of you could come by the next time you're on the Citadel. Thanks, Chloe Michelle. Garrus has a secret admirer. Who's not so secret about it. He's just a dunce. Like a lot of people. Alright, let's see here. We got a sniper upgrade. I'm not going to do that yet. Okay, ship enhancements. I can get the Thanix cannon. That's going to take me a lot longer to get the med bay if I do that, so I'll hold off for now. Prototypes, nothing new, so let's upgrade our sniper rifle. Hold on. This requires platinum, so does the sniper rifle. Crap. I gotta use the sniper rifle though. Better snipers are always preferred. So we got the better sniper rifle. But that was at the cost of the medical stuff.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thank you, Kelly. Alright. I really should explore the rest of these planets. But that's gonna be a lot of boring things for all of you to watch me do. Plus, I spent all my probes on the one planet. Alright, let's head back and recruit the convict, and then I'll do this other stuff later. Like I said, it might be best for me to just, let's fill up on fuel, buy all the probes, there we go. And let's go find us a convict. This is a fun one. Alright, let's see. This one we're... Let's take... Oh, should I bring her? See if she gets, like, special... stuff? Let's take Morden. And let's take Garrus. Okay, 2 points to spend. I'm not spending it. Nothing for you, nothing for you. Let's go. Alright, here we are.
Welcome to the Purgatory, Shepard. Your package is being prepped and you can claim it shortly. As this is a high-security vessel, you'll need to relinquish your weapons before we proceed.
No.
I can't do that.
Everyone stand down. Commander, I'm Warden Kirill, and this is my ship. Your weapons will be returned on the way out. You must realize this is just a standard procedure.
I'll keep my weapons.
It's my standard procedure to keep my gun.
Let them proceed. Our facility is more than secure enough to handle 3 armed guests. We're bringing Jack out of cryo. As soon as the funds clear, you can be on your way. If you'll follow me to out-processing for the pickup, Commander.
Let's go.
Yeah, kind of a Spectre. You're not gonna get my guns from me.
Cell Block 2. As you can see, we keep tight control over the population. Each prisoner's cell is a self-contained modular unit. I've blown a few out the airlocks as an example. The ship is made up of 30 cell blocks identical to this one. We house thousands of criminals. We can put the whole place in lockdown on a moment's notice. Nothing goes wrong here.
Jack.
Can you tell me about Jack?
Cerberus hasn't told you? Jack is the meanest handful of violence and hate I've ever encountered. Dangerous, crazy, and very powerful. You'll see soon enough.
Warden.
How'd you end up running this ship?
I was in law enforcement on Palaven and got sick of seeing criminals escape out into the galaxy to carry on with their crimes. Bounty hunters aren't dependable. Eventually I hit upon this idea. Keep the criminals in space and the galaxy is a safer place.
So it's principle.
You do this because you think it's necessary?
Every day I see the worst sapient life has to offer. Governments are soft, unwilling to make the hard choices. Someone had to stand up and make the galaxy safe.
Spence.
Maintaining a population this size in space can't be cheap.
We can cut corners that governments can't, and each prisoner brings in a fee from his homeworld. These individuals are violent, and their home planets pay well to keep them here.
If they don't pay?
What happens if the homeworld doesn't want to pay?
We explain that we can't maintain the prisoner without their help. So we'll be forced to release him back onto his homeworld at an unspecified place and time.
So it's an extortion racket.
You don't have to agree with my methods, but don't question my motives. These are despicable people, and I'm keeping them locked up.
Okay.
Let's get on with this.
Have there been escape attempts?
We're in space. They have nowhere to go, and they know it. But still, we exercise extreme caution. These are dangerous individuals. We have many ways to control the population. I'm going to confirm that the funds from Cerberus cleared. Out-processing is straight down this hallway. Just keep going past the interrogation rooms and the Supermax wing. I'll catch up with you later, Shepard.
Alrighty then. Purgatory. Good name. Alright, let's see here.
Inhumane. Unacceptable. Violation of basic organic dignity.
Is there something I can do
Is
for
this
you?
necessary?
There's no excuse for beating a prisoner who can't fight back.
This is a massage compared to what his victims went through.
This is beneath you.
This degrades you as much as him.
We have orders.
You're not important enough to make your own decisions?
I admit, I sometimes get tired of this. Does this really get us anything useful?
Stop this. For your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. Call it off. At least for now.
There you go.
Hey guys, over here. Let me ask you something. If you're buying prisoners, can you buy me? Man, I don't care where you take me or what you do to me. It's gotta be better than this.
We're here for Jack.
Jack? Forget what I just said. I don't want to go nowhere with you.
Jack.
Tell me more about Jack.
The worst trouble you ever saw. Mixed with some crazy and way too much biotic power. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I thought this ship was a prison, not a market.
Sometimes people buy cons so they can do some punishing of their own, if you understand. Warden sells us to whoever can pay enough.
Why are they interrogating that prisoner? He knows something?
Nah, that's Bimmy. He don't know nothing. He offed someone in the showers yesterday, I think. Guy he killed was worth a lot to the warden. Yeah, sucks to be Bimmy
They
right
know when
now.
to stop.
They're going at it pretty hard. Do they ever kill prisoners by accident?
I haven't heard of anyone dying. Warden can't make money off us if we're dead. Funny thing, though. The more a guard does it, the meaner he gets. So they rotate him through.
Your crime.
So, what are you in for?
I killed a few people. Only about 20 or so. And I blew up that one habitat. Small time compared to most of the guys here.
Life on the ship.
What's it like here?
Bad. And you gotta watch out. Damn, but someone's always after your stuff. Your smokes, clothes, your pride. I haven't taken a shower in 3 months.
Gross.
I should go.
Wish I could go.
I hear the screaming in my head. It's nice, yeah.
Okay then. I don't think I like Prisoner 403.
I hear the screaming in my head. It's nice.
Alright, let's see.
This is the Supermax wing. It's off limits. Out processing is back down the hall in your
Sorry.
room. They'll bring your package there after the cryothaw is finished.
Cryothaw, okay. Alright. Door open, please.
Out processing's through the door on the far side of the room.
Okay then.
My apologies, Shepard. You're more valuable as a prisoner than a customer. Drop your weapons and proceed into this open cell. You will not be harmed.
What about serving the galaxy?
You talked up your noble intentions with this prison, but it turns out you're a criminal like the rest.
Activate systems.
Yeah, you're gonna want to activate those systems.
Enemy! Fire!
Two renegade, okay.
Excellent targeting. Kill that one. Next.
Hold on. You get on that. You can stay on the hand cannon.
Switch up!
One and done. That's how we like it around here. Oh, we're not done yet.
Concussive shot ready.
Oh, that was stupid. Oh my god. Goodbye.
Reinforce out processing. Shepard is loose.
Need to retrieve Jack from cryo.
Oh boy, here we go.
Hostile!
Bye, puppy.
Ah, impressive shot.
How are you not dead?
Next.
Oh, I thought I got two with one there. Oh, thank you. Reload, please.
Shepard is on the loose. Repeat, Shepard is loose. Get people down here.
Goodbye. Oh, Ezo. I'll take that. Medical station. Okay. Let's...
Shepard, if you hack that control, every door on the cell block opens.
However, required if we want to get Jack out of stasis.
I'm doing it. Be ready.
Here we go. Prison riot. There she is.
That's Jack.
Yeah. She's literally just woken up. Strong enough to pull herself out of her shackles. And 3 mechs gone.
We have to get down there.
Do we? Do we really? Can we just stay up here?
Warning. Warning.
They're attacking Jack.
I don't think we are gonna help Jack. She doesn't really need our help.
This should come in handy.
Alright.
All guards, restore order. Lethal force authorized. But don't kill Jack. Tex, lockdown, lockdown.
Sectors 7, 9, and 11 have lost life support. No survivors.
Oh man. Okay, we're in one of the yards now.
Impressive biotic ability. Could be problematic on Normandy.
Okay then. Why am I stuck? We in battle? Yes. Ah, okay. We can go this way. switch it up to armor.
Flammable or inflammable. Forget which. Doesn't matter.
You forget which? That seems bad. Oh yeah. Watch this. Take off the head of one of those mechs and they will be a brand new nuclear weapon. Alright, let's see if we can find some ammo. Like this one.
Warning. Power plant damage. Shepard, the warden has locked down the area behind you. You must find another exit route.
This guard got swarmed by prisoners with improvised weapons. He never had a chance.
It shows you what kind of people these prisoners are. I don't agree with everything they do here, but it's in the galaxy's best interests. This guard kept maniacs away from innocent people.
Prisoners helpless. Guard had power. Perhaps abused it. Violence here could be retribution.
Alright, let's start the hacking. Here's number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Okay.
Lockdown in blocks 4, 7, and 8.
Okay, let's see what we got around here. We're under attack. How are you not dead? Ah, well done.
The hull has been breached in sectors 12, 14, and 30. No survivors.
Okay then. She is just taking him out. The airlock. Alright. Once again, check every nook and cranny. You never know when you could find something good. Mech woke up.
Just the thing to help.
No deal.
Move away, move away.
Ah, impressive shot.
That was fun. Warden, I don't know if I want you down there. Alright, let's move forward.
Find Jack.
Yeah, Jack is kind of a bigger threat than me right now. That was not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Whoa! I thought I took all of you out. Finding lots of money. Mildly helpful. Oh, this is back to where I was. Alright. Moving on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but technically it's the correct thing to do.
All guards to cell block 1.
Okay. She is making her way downtown. Let's see. Okay. Which means these two are definitely a match. There we go, more credits. Here we go. Time to take out the warden.
You're valuable, Shepard. I could have sold you and lived like a king. But you're too much trouble. At least I can recapture Jack.
That's what you think.
Not happening. You're a 2-bit slave trader, and I don't have time for it.
I do the hard things civil governments are unwilling to. This is for the good of the galaxy.
You're not entirely wrong, but you are going about it in a very stupid way.
Light him up.
Go.
Headshot.
Alright, so the captain's shield, or the warden's shield, are powered by the generators. So we're gonna take down these generators while fighting off his men. Every time you move to a new location, more men show up and move into position in that new location. There we go, got one left. Let's head the long way around, because this is the location where they're popping up from. Ooh, you had both shield and armor. Alright, oh, yep, every time we kill them they come through that door. That's a problem. Really? Should auto-reload after I fired a shot, but no.
Impressive.
Alright, come on. Go away. And you too. God damn it.
I need cover.
Okay. So much for being dramatic.
Light him up.
Would you two move up?
Incendiary fire ready. Impressive.
One down.
Storm up. God. Well, Warden, you're one shot away. Goodbye. And here comes Jack. Slides under the door. Kills both of them. Looks outside and sees a Cerberus ship.
Cerberus.
Something she hates more than the people who locked her up.
What the hell do you
To rescue you.
You're in a bad situation and I'm gonna get you out of here.
Shit, you sound like a pussy. I'm not going anywhere with you. You're Cerberus.
So what?
Why does it matter if I'm with Cerberus?
They've been on my ass for years. Anytime I get free, they put a huge bounty on me. That's why Warden Curel figured he'd struck gold when he caught me. It isn't working out too well for him.
No, I'm not your enemy.
I'm here to ask for your help.
You show up in a Cerberus frigate to take me away somewhere? You think I'm...
Look at your options.
This ship is going down in flames. We can get you to safety and we're asking for your help.
We could knock her out and take her.
I'd like to see
No.
you try.
We're not gonna attack her.
Good move. Look, you want me to come with you? Make it worth my while.
You don't have to bargain.
Join my team and I'll do what I can for you.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I bet your ship's got lots of Cerberus databases. I want to look at those files, see what Cerberus has got on me. You want me on your team? Let me go through those databases.
Yes.
I'll give you full access.
You better be straight up with me. So why the hell are we standing here?
Move out.
Welcome to the Normandy, jackass. Alright. Damage protection. Shotgun, credit ezo. Alright. We have recruited the convict. And we are away. Yeah, this is a tense one.
Welcome to the Normandy, Jack. I'm Miranda, Shepard's second in command. On this ship, we follow orders.
Tell the Cerberus cheerleader to back off, Shepard. I'm here because of our deal.
Here are the files now.
Miranda will let you into the system. Let me know what you find.
Hear that, Precious? We're going to be friends. You, me, and every embarrassing little secret. I'll be reading down in the hold, or somewhere near the bottom. I don't like a lot of through traffic. Keep your people off me. Better that way.
Yeah, I know she's a lot. Okay, got a lot of research to upgrade, got a lot of stuff to do, got a lot of scanning planets I gotta take care of. Alright, hello Kelly.
Jack's tattoos are beautiful. As colorful as her past, I'm sure. I have concerns with her temper, though.
What do you mean?
You have worries about Jack?
I know she'll be solid under fire, but her attitude suggests deep personal issues. She pushes people away, yet approaches sex casually. I don't think she understands her own motivations. I wouldn't be surprised if she makes advances on you. If you want her respect, think
I'll be careful.
I'll do my best not to piss her off.
Please warn me if you fail. I want a chance to hide. Anyway.
How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
It's always nice chatting with you.
Alright, Gideon, thank you so much for joining me today, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out when you do that. As I always like to say at the end of these videos, don't get assassinated!